All right, guys and gals, we're back. G Square Tactical, my name is Trey, and today we're shooting the Beretta APX-1 that we've equipped with this beautiful Hex Dragonfly. Now, who doesn't love a pistol with an optic in today's society, right? I know I kind of like that shooting. It didn't take long for us to get this optic zeroed in. Probably took us a couple seconds, if I'm being honest with you. So while I'm loading up some mags, I'm gonna tell you about how I feel about the shooting, the way this pistol manages recoil. First impressions, I'm not necessarily impressed with it. I think that the recoil of this pistol is not something to judge it by, though, because it is a 9mm in a micro compact format. So I'm not necessarily going to complain and gripe about that too much. However, that trigger might be one of the worst that I've ever laid my hands on. I think it's horrible, right? Oh, get this mag that we mag dropped. So, but for the price point, right? That's always a good topic. It's always a good thing to talk about the price point of a pistol, especially when you are getting involved in that budget-friendly world. I actually kind of don't feel so guilty about shooting it, given that ammo is as expensive as it is, because of how much we paid for the pistol. Coming in at that very cheap price of right around $400, this pistol, coming in 4 different colors too, if I didn't already mention that, comes with a lot of different accessories, I guess you could say. One of those being that you can add that reflex. I'm not the biggest fan that it doesn't have that many ambidextrous features on it, so manipulating that slide lock as well as that magazine release was a little bit more difficult than, say, on the micro compact 380 and the 9mm that Sig Sauer came out with in that 365 platform. But I do really enjoy shooting this pistol. I wish that the trigger was better. It is very gritty. It has a lot of take up in it, and you feel like you have to readjust every single time you go back for another round. Though it is a very accurate shooter with that reflex, I kind of wish we would have shot it a little bit without it on there to see if, you know, these original factory sights were kind of on point and if they were anything worth bragging about. So
like he's doing a lot of whining.
I'm doing a lot of whining, but, you know, I feel like I can.
You don't like it?
I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think, you know, oh, wait a minute. This is going to be like a surprise for you guys. Pretty ugly, right? It just got uglier. Let's slap that in there, right? I mean, it looks like a freaking, like a, what do they call those things? A protractor. It's so ugly.
I don't think it's that bad.
You don't think so?
I mean, it says Gatlin, Tennessee on the side of it, you know?
Yeah.
Is that like Gatling gun?
That's a good question.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it. I mean, with that magazine in there, it kind of gives you that pinky extension. I mean, it actually feels pretty good in the hand.
What about that trigger when you were shooting?
Well,
horrible, right?
Let's see. I mean, you know.
You can hear the gross.
It's got a lot of take up, and it doesn't really seem to. It feels like it hits a wall, but it's not actually a wall. It actually keeps on coming back, and so, I mean, you know. But you know me too. I'm not a trigger snob, so you know. I just say practice with it, get used to it. You got a little nipple coming out of the side of the mag. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but
it's a feature.
Yeah, it's a feature.
Yeah.
But, you know. Well. I adjusted the sight a little bit because Trey was shooting pretty good with it, but I was shooting low. I think he was just getting lucky. I'm not sure, but see if I got it any better. I think I definitely brought it up. It's definitely better. I think it might need to come to the, what? That could be me though, you know. Could be me doing that.
So having it, were you paying attention to the trigger? I know I keep coming back to that.
I mean, that's tough for me because like you said, I'm not a trigger snob.
Right.
You know, I just work with what's been given to me. I mean, as he mentioned about the recoil, it is a little bit snappy, but I mean, it is a micro compact as well, and it is a 9mm round. I mean, what's the what are we putting through it here? Blazer brass, is that what we're putting through the gun?
Mostly.
See, it's yeah, no, it's got a couple little nipples on there. You know, it's a feature.
That's right. You can see a little indentation, extrusion, should I say. I think overall this pistol, right, it's
functioned. It's not, you know, these are literally the first shot. So the first shot ever was shot on YouTube.
I did not oil this pistol up. I did not do anything to kind of alter the way it comes factory right out of the box. So no malfunctions, nothing even to speak of. Lock back on every single mag, no jams, stovepipes, which we are using some decent brass blazer ammunition. But in my opinion, you know, if you're going to be carrying this pistol, you should have yourself some hollow points within this pistol. So
let's load up and shoot some more.
Let's do it.
Slow it down, see if we can actually hit something. I want this reflex to be on for you. That last one, but that was on me. I think it's a tad bit left, but it's pretty dang good, right?
Yeah, walk it in. Well, guys, you know, I gave a lot of grief to this gun in the beginning.
Hey, it's performed.
Gene has been kind of thoroughly convincing me that's not really the right stance to take, because it's a good gun, it performs, it's ugly as sin, but it performs, and we had no malfunctions out of it. So the Beretta APX-1, right, is Beretta's first micro compact 9mm. There's a lot of other companies out there that have come out with several. They've kind of perfected their pistol, but this being the very first one that Beretta has come out with, I'd say they did a pretty good job. It comes in compact.
When Trey first bought this gun, I was not a fan. Like, I was just not a fan of how it looked. I thought it was going to be straight up garbage. The optic plate that was on there was kind of I don't know, it just looked like it wasn't sitting flush to the frame, and I didn't know what to expect. Now that Hex Dragonfly right there, now that brings it home. I really like that.
You like that?
How much does that thing cost?
Well, I think it runs about 200, I want to say. Yeah, I remember I got this with the St. Victor.
I like that thing.
It's not bad. It does not have the auto shake to wake feature, but if you're just going to be using it every now and then, you know, be responsible.
I like the looks of it. You know me and my aesthetics thing. I mean, I like the looks of the gun. I don't think the gun's ugly.
Yeah, it's not bad. You know. It's a block, but it's not bad. I mean, we can have a difference in opinion, I suppose, but you know, and all of you probably have your own opinion. Drop it down in the comments. We want to hear what you have to say, because we love hearing from you guys, love interacting with all of you guys, because it makes the channel worth it. What really makes it worth it, though, is when you subscribe and like. So please do that if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.